All aboard the snow train here in eastern Iowa. It's been a long time since we had an inch before Halloween. That occurred back on October 26, 1997, when we had 6.5 inches. Our average first 1 inch of snow typically falls around December 2nd. And the way things are looking right now, we may get our first inch over the next 36 hours. 18 times in recorded history, which go back about 124 years, have we had measurable snow in October. It's just hard to get the cold air this time of year. So up in Montana and the Northwest, they're dealing with this upper level low, some cold air out of Canada, and also some snow. And what that does for our weather is, well, it buckles the jet stream and it turns our winds to the south. And look at these temperatures by Monday. Something that we're watching is some warm air is moving up over the Gulf of Alaska. That's leading to high pressure. Alaska is going to see well above normal temperatures for this time of year. So what this high pressure is going to do is dislodge the cold air up in Canada. And unfortunately, it has to go somewhere. It's going south, as you can see, right over the central part of the country by mid to late next week. Showers, a few storms are possible after about 10 o'clock tomorrow night. They'll overspread the area overnight into Monday. Could see some wraparound showers here Monday afternoon into the evening hours, but the bigger story are going to be those gusty winds. The bulk of the rain is off into Illinois, maybe a few light showers in far eastern Iowa near the Mississippi River, but I think our local area is going to stay quiet through the rest of tonight as the surge of moisture continues to track to the north. This is the remnants of what was Tropical Storm Olga here over the last 24 to 48 hours. So some heavy rains falling up in north central Illinois, but mainly north of Highway 20. Here's one rolling through Fayette County, another one just to the north of Strawberry Point. And that's really about it for now. Showers and storms are really starting to blossom up in southwest Iowa, back into northern Kansas along this cold front. But this is really going to be slow moving. It's not going to clear the area until sometime tomorrow. So showers and storms likely to persist. And then this cold front's going to swing through sometime on Friday. Once it does, our temperatures are going to crash. In fact, there's going to be enough cold air in the upper Midwest and northern plains. There's going to be some snow. They could see some accumulations up that way. And then again, by 7, 8 o'clock, notice here some rain, even snow starts to move in. And by midnight tomorrow, most of eastern Iowa is looking at some light snow. As we head through the overnight hours, here we are at 3 o'clock, still looking at some snow, but then it moves on out by sunrise on Tuesday. And we're going to have high moisture right over eastern Iowa with near record moisture levels for this late in the year. So heavy rain potential is possible. And unfortunately, we did not see a lot of sunshine in our sky today thanks to thick clouds. Also strong winds kept temperatures in the 40s for most of us all weekend. Here's a live look at our Coralville sky cam. You can see pretty quiet conditions there, and that is the case all around eastern Iowa tonight. Now, we do have a frost advisory in effect until 9 a.m. tomorrow for Jones, Cedar, Lynn, and Johnson counties. And while most areas will see frost tomorrow morning, these areas have not yet seen a widespread killing freeze like most other areas in eastern Iowa did on Saturday morning when we had that freeze warning. And so with that said, that's why the frost advisory is in place. If you have any plants or sensitive vegetation outdoors, make sure to cover them or bring them inside if you have not done so already. As far as your commute tomorrow morning, it is going to be cold. Check out these temperatures, 31 degrees by 6 a.m., 7 a.m. around 32. But notice, not a lot of weather going on. Should be mainly clear, just a few passing clouds. So with that said, you're going to need a few things tomorrow morning. You're going to need your heavy jacket with temperatures in the low 30s. Certainly an ice scraper. You might want to give yourself a little extra time scraping off those windows. And of course, if you're like me, I like a warm drink, whether it's coffee, hot tea. Make sure you have a lid on it though. Don't need any accidents happening in your car on your way to work. As we go to radar right now, you can see pretty quiet conditions across the region. In fact, the low pressure system that influenced our weather with those clouds and strong winds finally starting to push off into Ontario. Our next weather maker, queuing that up right now, it is getting into the coast of British Columbia, and that's going to track across the Rockies as we get into the day tomorrow, but it's still going to be well west of here. So we're looking at a pretty pleasant day across Iowa and much of the region tomorrow with a temperature of 56. It's not until late tomorrow night into Tuesday when we could see a few spotty showers. Amounts are going to be very light, not expecting anything widespread from that. And then once that passes, it's going to get a little bit cooler. Tuesday, though, not looking too bad, 57. It's not until Wednesday that cooler air moves in with a high temperature of 50 degrees. That will be short-lived, and then we'll warm up our temperatures into the 60s by next weekend. You'll see that here on our 7-day. Mostly clear and frosty tonight. Temperatures dropping into the upper 20s to lower 30s, so grab an extra blanket tonight. Mostly sunny today. Overall, a pretty nice fall day. Most areas in the 50s. Some of our southern cities could see highs right around 60 degrees. And your extended forecast, again, that chance of a spotty shower tomorrow night. 57 or dry on Tuesday, 50 on Wednesday. Then we warm back up into the 60s for Friday and Saturday. There is a storm system that'll cross the region on Sunday, which could bring us a chance for showers and thunderstorms.